Okay, so we saved ourself. We saved the ourself with that darn quest. Personnel files. Let's bypass. Really? I should be able to bypass. First entry. I am hereby repurposing this botanical lab from its original conception as a gear in the soulless automaton of the corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but like all Spacer's Choice products, it is cheap and unreliable. I shall have to make some repairs with my own two hands. This place shall become a nursery before it was abandoned. I understand the horticulturalists failed to produce a single viable crop. Something about the soil being too poor. I am determined to find a way. May the eternal smile upon my endeavors. Last entry. Flora are living things, as sensitive to their environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contend that the crops in this region fail because the corporate scientists tending to them are cold, heartless, inhumane people acting on behalf of a sterile and inhumane power. One cannot expect your crops to flush with green and reach for the sky under these conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't know quite how to explain that. I'm sure the scienticians will say something about biology or the carbon cycle. But I can conclude after months of my own experimentation that the secret to a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials, just as nature intended. So basically you're trying to grow stuff and yeah. That alcohol? Nope, that's apple juice. Alrighty. Let's see, anybody else that named person.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
That sounds like Bubba Shrimp. I'm told one of your numbers got missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
I'm technically an elevator operator. That's what my job description is.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
What was that about surprising Zoe?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Hold on, there's something
Hey,
else.
I got time.
Nope, that was it. Okay. We learned a little bit more. See if there's anybody else I can talk to. It's getting to be nighttime. Okay, love is good too.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
It's a deserter? That's just a deserter. That's a deserter. Nobody looking? Okay.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Alright, where's Thomas? That's deserter. Hey, Lynn. You're scared? Just the game. When it gets into beta, I will take a look at it. Way less with friends, but we keep dying. They're playing GTFO.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
There's Thomas.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering.
Just a little engineer.
Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi.
Thank you,
Hi.
Lynn.
Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
Just trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we?
No.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple
I'll
pointers.
take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
I know I found one. I think I found 2.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Part 2.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Nice. I'll let you know if I find any others.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. What's on your mind?
How long have you lived
Couple
here?
months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious. We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
Let me exit this conversation. It's a mock apple. It's not a real apple, it's a fake apple. Nobody's looking? Alright. Mach 1. Whoa! Oh. For a second I thought I died. Maybe I still did. I'm over encumbered right now. Whew! I did not see those landmines. Thankfully I did move away. Alright, I gotta have to go sell stuff. They're to stop mock apple thieves.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and used to negotiate prices when buying and selling. Alright. Let's sell. Alright, before I continue, let me step away for 1 second. I need to turn on the fan because, yeah, my system's pushing out a lot of heat in this room. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Brought the AC down. Turned on the fan in the room. Got some more fluids to drink. And some chocolate to munch on. Definitely can't go wrong with dark chocolate. Alrighty. Dark chocolate with almonds. I really don't want to sell anything. I just want to maybe... Oh, you know what?
Some fresh off the limb, and that
Let
includes
me-
canid meat.
Let me sell my food items. And then I can just keep some of these other stuff. I wish you could see what your encumbrance was on the screen. It would really make things a little easier. tarmac and cheese. Okay, I'm not encumbered now. Wasn't there a workbench? Ah, there's a workbench back here. So the weight limit is 80 kilograms. Yes, that would be that 111 of 140. Yeah. That would be it. That's what at least the little logo looks like. But I don't remember seeing that when it was selling. Take a look.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Yeah, it's not up there. Yeah, I think I'll actually tweet them about it. Alright. First, let's repair some stuff. Alright. Let's break down the other stuff. Break down that. Break down that. Break down... Wait. Did I? I did that. I did that. I didn't see where my cursor was. I really did that. Yep, shame. Why will that show where my let's see if I can how far that is. Yeah, the other part I gotta make sure I remember is save often. Save and save often. Alright, let's try this again. Make sure I choose the right items. I want to break down the assault rifle. Break down that assault rifle. Break down the shotgun. Break down the assault rifle. Keep the hammer there, the assault rifle. Let's do that tossball blocker. That assault rifle. Do that one. Keep the light machine gun. Do that one. Get rid of that one. We'll keep those just for now. Alright. Okay. Search Zoe's home for clues. Find the 3 volumes. One was in town. Where's... Okay, there's our home. Let's go check our home, then we'll find the, Her door is open. That's the first clue. Oh, not jump. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today's the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rule. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. Got some Adrena time too. Everybody loves Adrena time, even marauders, right? I got odds those marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple of syringes of Adrena time before their eyes. This is gonna be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of marauders at my beck and call, and maybe I can even score some Rizzos. So basically, she's turning into a marauder. Nobody's looking? Alright. Poster's mine. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'ams. And would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake. Because I've always hated the cannery. And I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence. And tell myself, oh, wow, I did hate the Veil once, didn't I? Just because I got sick. Everybody gets sick. Well, okay. I got sick and I grabbed a little too much Adrena time. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh. But you misappropriate 1 box of Adrena time and suddenly you're committing larceny. So basically you're a drug user. Or an addict. Or both. Sound like somebody had their okay. So Zoe's over there. Why does this move so slow? Let's travel to the community center. I gotta find a moon helmet in here somewhere. Or moon hat. So we've cleared this place before. Hopefully, no marauders came back. Hmm. Wonder if that thing's upstairs. Oh no. Okay. No, that's an exit. Where, oh where? Maybe in here? This is like one of the last couple of rooms that I went through. Nothing, nothing. This is where they all mostly died. Oh, there it is. Alright. Next stop. Back to town. Oh, okay. I gotta go outside before I can go back to town. Oh yeah, I already pressed that earlier.